Hey everybody, Mike here. July 12th, 2026. Thank God it's Sunday. What a weekend for like sports and shit, right? I was Argentina made it through, the last of my teams. Argentina made it through 3-1 over Switzerland, but Norway was beat out by England 2-1 in the World Cup. I couldn't. I was, just with all the hype with Erling Haaland. I was, I was kind of getting into the guy. He's pretty funny. He's got a good attitude and stuff. So I was kind of rooting for Norway. And if my team, any of my teams didn't get through, Norway was, I wanted him to go through. But he'll be all right. He's he'll be just fine, breaking all kinds of records. But yeah, they just didn't look the same as like they've played any of their other games. They looked, I don't know, man. They just didn't look very active. It was a very quiet game, in my opinion. I don't know. It just didn't look good. And then the Conor McGregor debacle. Oh my God. That was the easiest 30 million that boy has ever made. The easiest 30 million. When the fight started, because I was going between the fights when Patty ended up doing that choke out on the co-main event. It's like, really, in the very beginning of the first round, you're going to attempt a takedown when you're both dry as a bone, when you can just grip and nobody's slippery, That was a full move on his part, man. But yeah, Patty took him out. So that's the way that goes. But McGregor, when he was walking down to the cage to get checked out, he didn't look right. I texted my friend, man. I said, man, McGregor looks nervous. And then as I saw him taking off his flag and taking off his shoes and stuff, he was favoring that right leg. He just did not look right. And then when he gets into the cage, his left foot, boom, boom, he does twice. And his right foot, he only does once. And he doesn't do it as hard as the twice that he did on the left. And then when you get in the cage, instead of, warming up and bouncing around and warming up and keeping yourself warm, he's just after he does his stupid walk, he's just casually walking around the cage. And I'm like, something is going on, man. And then soon as he threw that first kick, I saw his knee go, and then a punch, and then like Holloway is like, looking at the ref like, what the flip is going on here, man? You gonna stop this fight or what? He's falling all over the place. It looked embarrassing. But as long as he threw that first kick and as long as he threw that first punch, homeboy made $30 million on that fight. What a joke. The whole thing was between the co-main event and the main event, both of them within a minute's time together was just, or 2 minutes time together, it was just ridiculous. It was embarrassing. Anyway, yeah. Who am I watching right now? The Rockies and the San Francisco playing baseball right now. Which when I think my appointment to meet with my surgeon is on the 23rd. We'll find out when the surgery is going to be, and then I imagine I'll be stuck with baseball and I'll be watching a lot of TV. That's for damn sure, man. I'm going to be stuck in this house, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of settling down from having it take over my mind so much, knowing I can get quite a few things done with my right arm, but it's head games and mind games. I'm living alone, man, so I gotta fend for myself on a lot of stuff. I'm gonna rig up this thing on the side of my bed because I have lower back issues anyway, and I know when I'm gonna be sleeping upright, my lower back is gonna be hurting really bad. So I'm gonna put an eye thing up into one of the rafters, and then have a chain come down with one of my little workout handles onto a chain. So when I need to get out of bed, if my back's hurting that bad, I can just grab that and just lift myself up and help, or just get myself balanced up so I'm not straining my back to get up. So I got to put that together, and I got a shitload list of everything I need to get done before any of this stuff happens. So yeah, the morning walks have been good. They've been keeping my mind occupied. I was thinking that my Discord name is AZ Mike. I remember Discord used to do your name, like mine's AZ Mike, and they used to have 4 numbers after it, and they've done away with the 4 numbers now, so you can find me on Discord as AZ Mike. And I'm thinking that I'll probably set some time away to where I can do video chats with people just to stay occupied and to keep my mind, from being so bored. So look me up on Discord if you have Discord. Send me a chat in there, and then I'll know who's who, and then I can, see about chatting with people if anybody's available to chat. So that would be most appreciative, for me anyway, to help with my sanity, to keep my mind occupied instead of just sitting here all day long. That's going to be tough, man, because I'm go all the time, man, and it's going to be tough on my head. I'm not looking forward to that. Went on my walk this morning, and I saw 4 beautiful hawks, a family of hawks hanging around the telephone poles. I took some upright video of it. I didn't take it lengthwise, but I took some upright video of it. Here it is right here. They kind of keep the feral cats in check in the neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that was one of my friends that, when we're walking around, we'll run into each other every now and again, and he happened to see it there at the same time, the hawks at the same time, and I was telling him that they keep the feral cat population down quite a bit. When those hawks are out, the cats scatter. Usually I see a bunch of cats walking around the neighborhood all the time. And those 4 hawks were out, and it was in a big open area where they've already torn down a house and they're going to rebuild. So there's probably about 4 feral cats that hang around out there every time I go walking. Nowhere to be found. They were like, I don't think maybe they got done in by the hawks. I don't know. Or my guess is they're in hiding because they know how dangerous those hawks can be. And right across the street from my house, there's an owl that's a pair of owls that's living up in the trees. They have a nest up there. I was on my computer like 2 o'clock in the morning one morning when I woke up and I couldn't fall back asleep. And I was just looking at some stuff on Reddit, and I heard hoo, 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 hoo. And I'm thinking, is that an owl? I could barely hear it. And I walk outside, and then you could just hear it just so loud. And one of them flew overhead, and I swear that wingspan was probably 3 feet. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. When it flew under the light, you could see a nice shadow when it went by. It was just gorgeous. But yeah, so those take care of the kittens as well. Yeah, pretty much. I don't like feral cats. I don't like them pissing all over the place and shitting all over the place. It bothers me a lot. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to get in and give a small update, talk a little bit. It's going to be 109 today. I think we got some storms rolling in. Monsoon's going to start. That's the other thing that's kind of got my stomach in shambles a little bit, is not only the irrigation from my yard that the neighbors are going to help with, but monsoon season. I don't want to be, stuck in a sling if the power goes out. And it's just, I don't know, it just gets on my nerves. Anyway, that's it. You don't need to hear any more about that. Get some sun, get some exercise, and I will see ya when I see ya.